And I'm recording. You guys are ready?
We're ready.
All right. Hello and welcome to the 7th ever Destiny podcast for the Blueberry Muffins. I'm K-State. I'm your host. With me we got Baron. Baron, how you doing?
Good, K-State. Good to be back.
Yeah, it is. It's been a long while since we've done this, hasn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And we also got with us Tesh Money. Tesh, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Happy to be here.
As am I.
Tesh is farming for helium filaments. It's year one.
Sometimes you need them.
So, why have we been gone, you might ask? Well, because we were kind of busy, weren't we, guys? We had finals.
Yes, I did have finals.
You had finals. I had finals. Bowser Dog had finals. Bowser Dog is golfing, so he's not going to be with us today. But there's a whole lot of stuff going on in our lives, and we're glad to be back out here with you.
Yes, indeed. I'm very glad. I've been dying to make people listen to my voice for long periods of time. I don't know about you guys, but
I'm right there with you. So let's start off by talking about what's new in the clan. It's been a couple weeks, so we have some new members that we want to have everybody say hello to. First would be Little Tay. Little Tay's brand new to the clan. He was actually on Bowser Dog's team for the Clash tournament. Very, very good competitor. I had to play against him. He's pretty darn
he's
good.
a cool guy. Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. His name is not confusing at all. There is nothing to see here.
No.
We also have Beastly. Am I saying that right?
Beastly, yeah. Our Russian from Michigan.
Russian from Michigan.
Yeah.
Well, being from Ohio, I can tell you that most Michigan people are communists. So
That's fair.
It fits. I haven't played with him yet, but look forward to it. And also, Klaxon, returning clanmate. Took a short hiatus, but you're back with us, so glad to have you back.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing you back in the raid.
And we also have some very exciting news about some new admins added to the bunch of us. One of which is our very own co-host, Tesh. Tesh, congratulations on being an admin. Now
Thank you. I'm green now.
Yeah, and you can kick people, which is a lot of fun.
I can kick people, which I don't know when I ever would. I'm probably the least combative member of the entire clan, but if I ever needed to.
You also have the power to speak to everyone at
I
one time.
do. It's hard not to it's not hard not to abuse it, but I'm always like, I could make everyone listen to me right now. That's more of a power trip than being able to kick people.
And also DJ is one of the new admins, so congratulations to them. Getting kind of short-staffed with people taking breaks from Destiny, so glad to have more people help with that.
Yeah, two really, really great people filling the role really, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy to help. I'm happy to help.
I know
That sounded sarcastic, but I am, really.
We're very happy to have you on board. You were a prime candidate, and I know everybody was looking forward to the day when we could add you to the group. So. What else we got going on in the clan, guys? We got the Clash tournament that's going on right now. There's actually going to be a couple matches tonight.
Going very well so far. All the matches are super sweaty. People are kicking each other's butts and seem to be having a good time with it.
Yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like the part where I beat Bouge Dog's team. That was my favorite part so far. I like that.
I like the part where I played BBJ's team and we did very well the first match and then quickly did not do very well anymore. That was fun. No, it really was though. It was a fun couple of games. I'm sure that my teammates were like very annoyed with me because every time I would get a good like headshot off on Love Miss Jenny, I would just like lose my mind because he's a way better sniper than I am. So
Yeah, he's pretty
Trust
good.
me, we heard about it in our fire team too.
and then he sent me a PSN message that said, "Nice sniping, keep trying." I was like, "Is this? I don't know if this is serious or." I don't know if this is serious or not, but I was just like, thank you, I think.
Humble burn.
Yeah, it was a little bit. He was like, keep practicing. I was like, okay. It was a good time though.
Yeah, I've been loving all the shit talk we've been giving each other. It's fun to just do that sometimes. Have some competitive competition and just talk smack.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. When people are available for their scheduled matches. It's extra fun when that happens.
Yes, it is. Super fun for me.
Yeah, thanks again, man, for putting this on. It's been like just a lot of fun, and we appreciate all the work you're putting into it. We know.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm sure there's like wizardry happening every time a score appears on the screen. I'm like, oh, I don't understand anything about how this works, but
No, it's fun. It's one of the, there's only a few months left in Destiny, and most people have pretty much accomplished everything that they really wanted to. But the game's about a lot more than just getting loot and being a space cowboy. That's why we're all in a clan.
yeah, that's the number one.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
absolutely.
number one goal, but
Yeah, it's great to come on here and the tail end of a game and still see 30, 35 people on a friends list and on the clans list playing and all on fire teams together.
Yeah.
So we have a good thing going here for sure.
And it won't be lost in Destiny 2, which is awesome.
Right.
Did you guys order your T-shirts yet, or have you gotten all of your or Age of Triumph stuff in your book?
I think my book is at 69% right now, and I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant to change that. That feels like a good place to be.
Well,
I got mine set 100%. I'm probably not going to do the T-shirt, much as I want to.
All right, come on.
I have mine in my cart on the Bungie store, but it isn't ordered yet. Waiting for like one more day of work at the old wing place, and I'll have enough tips to snag that thing. So you guys want to talk about the this week in Destiny, what's going on, and all that, all the Nightfall,
Yeah,
and
that's pretty much the only news this week.
In the meantime, somebody started a patrol mission, and I am the only one fighting the guy.
Where at?
Anyone wants to come help me?
Oh, you're like really far.
I'm at the hell mouth.
Oh shit. Okay.
You didn't stick with the fire team. Come on.
Well, I had to collect my helium filaments. I have to go where the filaments are.
So this week, the Nightfall is the Wretched Eye Strike. It
sucks.
The beloved
Yay,
Wretched Eye Strike.
Me and Lead Fet, we're like tearing our hair out. It's rough.
But the daybreak modifier is on there. That makes it a little bit more fun.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it does. It does, and it's small. It's small arms and arc burn. So if we have those, finally, it's finally time to bring out our fancy adept elemental primaries.
Fatebringer.
Yeah,
Bringer. I've also heard
Fatebringer.
Chaos Dogma is like a sniper rifle.
And I was using Oversoul Edict, which was pretty good. Pretty much one shots all the ads, which is nice.
So
And you don't really have to aim.
hey, that's always a good thing. So grab those and your elemental primaries with arc and head into that wretched eye strike. The wretched strike. It's just not that good.
It really is the most
Yeah.
strike. It's just awful. I want to meet the person who designed that. I just imagine they've been laughing evilly.
The biggest
Every
problem
time
for me with that
somebody-
strike is that there's no way to aggro the ogre. He kind of just does his own thing.
Yeah,
which-
he really does.
I just wish there was an extra mechanic that allowed you to figure him out. It just seems not unfair. It just seems like an added bit of difficulty that doesn't need to be there. But
Sometimes you can kind of get him to like only pay attention to you, but it seems pretty like hit or miss whether he like runs off,
yeah,
starts chasing somebody else.
but I guess no
Yeah,
one
it
can control
seems
an
like a
ogre.
missed-
Not even
Seems
or.
like a missed opportunity for them to not have that mechanic there.
Yeah, because they already like they already have it with in King's Fall with Golgoroth, the
Right.
Golgoroth fight.
Right, and there could be so much more teamwork. It would be so much more fun. You know, set up roles.
Yeah, and they're always talking about like being able to get people into raids and having raid mechanics. You know, be present in the game so you understand them. If you're brand new, you can just refer back to a strike. That would have been a great way to introduce people to Golgoroth or something like that.
Yeah. Oh well, Destiny 2 cometh.
Yes.
Perhaps.
We'll get there in a
They will
second.
hear
We got like, a
us.
few
They'll
more
hear
things
us.
to talk about.
I'm very excited.
Okay, we'll just rush through them then. Heroic strikes are Voidburn with Brawler and Ironclad, so nothing super special. Grab your Void stuff.
Is anybody even doing those strikes anymore?
I do sometimes. I don't have all my subclasses upgraded because I'm always raiding and like I'm not gonna bring Blade Dance around a raid. That'd be stupid.
I've still got to complete 2 of the books, so I'll be doing some strikes, unfortunately. The
Yeah,
next
me
couple
too.
months, but I just have to. I feel like I owe it to myself to get those books done. So I will be doing strikes, unfortunately.
Me too.
The raid this week is the Crota raid. People actually probably will be doing that a lot. Make sure you get that Necrochasm if you don't already have it. Good fun gun. Also able to be used this week in the Nightfall because of Small Arms Arcburn. A lot of fun in PvE. Lots of explosions. Boom boom. Splash splash everywhere. Oh, and the chest is indoor too. If you guys didn't know that, the chest that used to be random every time you spawned in, it's now in a set location every week. So, in that Thrall room, the chest is in the second door. Just a little fun fact.
Pro tips by K-State.
Yes. And now you know. Or what is it? The more you know.
The more you know.
And a few good rolls this week. Galleon Artifact is the best roll it's been since it has been out. So pick up the Galleon roll. Definitely worth your token this week. Radagast is also over 90%. I think it's like 93 or 94%. Also a great roll. Varix has a 100% roll. and 100 for Titan and Warlock on the class items. And the Parthian shot is a pretty good PvP roll. If you didn't know, that's a pulse rifle. It's a special pulse rifle where it's got 4 rounds per burst instead of 3. One of the very few that has that, and those got buffed in the last big balance patch. So give it a shot, and if you don't like it, well, at least you tried. Okay, that's all we got for this week. Nothing else is new in Destiny. Nothing at all.
Yay, except for
Destiny 2!
Destiny 2!
Oh my god!
Yay!
Oh, God.
So much hype. Okay, so where do we want to start? Do we want to start with the reveal stream and how that happened and what went down there?
What did you guys think whenever you saw that opening? Well, first of all, let's make sure everybody knows. I think
Spoiler
Yeah, spoilers. Yeah.
Don't be mad because we're going to give spoilers.
This is going to be a full spoilers discussion here.
Yeah. With that said, what was everybody's reaction when we saw cinematic with Zavala?
Oh my god, so cool.
There were lots of feels.
Yeah, a whole lot of feelings for sure.
It was really interesting to see him dying and being rezzed over and over again. You don't really think about it. That happens to you a lot as a Guardian, and just to see
Yeah,
it
you forget that
weird.
it's part of the lore. But that's
Yeah.
like actually happening in game. It's not just like you're respawning. It's like you're actually being resurrected every time you die.
Yeah, and they did a great job with that emotion, gasping for air as soon as he's revived,
Yeah.
scared, and whatever other emotions he's feeling at that time. I think.
Yeah, and I just thought it was really cool to see some like unknown environments too that we haven't seen before. It just added to the. I think it was a nice way to like precursor, like, oh, by the way, we're gonna care about story this game. Here's proof.
Yeah.
It's not in the
didn't see-
Grimoire, you know, like you got to see that he's a striker Titan and a defender Titan.
Yes.
You know, you'd have to go in the lore to find that before and stuff like that. It's just really, really cool.
Yeah, there's a couple other
really
things
cool.
that I didn't see during the initial stream because I'm, on hype overload at that point. But going back through and watching it again and seeing some videos, saw that there was a scene where the speaker was talking, and Lord Shaxx is in the background with both.
Yeah.
Both horns are still on his helmet.
Oh, I didn't see that both horns. That's awesome.
Precursor, and I can't remember if it's that scene or if it's a different scene, but Saladin is there with them as well.
Yep. They're fighting in the last city against the Fallen, and
yes,
both of them are there and being super, super badasses. Or all 3 of them, I guess, being badasses. It was really cool. And then you get to see them build the last city. Using their abilities to build. It's super cool. And
People are saying the little girl is the shipwright.
Yep, Amanda Holiday.
The little girl is Amanda Holiday. That's really cool.
Well, you could see her whenever the ship takes off. She's kind of sitting there looking at it in awe, as if that was her inspiration to start to get into ship mechanics or whatnot.
then you just get to see them standing over the last city, and it kind of moves into you get the next cinematic, right? Where we start the first mission. Holy crap!
Holy crap!
Well, first of all, I don't know. Did anybody else completely the Cabal attack? And he says, "Everybody to me now!" And he puts up the bubble.
The bubble! I like lost my shit. I was like, he's a bubble titan. And the new bubble looks so cool. That's the way it looks in the actual gameplay too, like in engine. I don't know if those cutscenes are like. I don't know anything about like the cutscenes, but the way the defender bubble looks, it's the same in engine as it is in that cutscene, and I think it looks so sick.
Yeah,
his bubble is pretty OP too, because that was a lot of missiles.
Yeah, right. Well, he is the commander of the Vanguard, so I
Right.
think he deserves to have. I'm very lost, by the way. I don't know where
Yeah,
I
me
am.
too. I've been running around here for a while. But if that wasn't enough, when the tower starts to crumble and it looks like Cade is about to get crushed by some debris, Ikora blinks, grabs him, and then they blink into the bubble.
Yeah, that was savage. Ikora was
I
savage in the trailer. It was really cool.
uh-huh.
Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, and then it goes straight into gameplay, which
Uh-huh.
okay, let's just start with why don't gameplay characters ever aim down sights? Did they not figure out that mechanic yet?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they want us to like see everything.
I just wanted to see the ADS HUD. Oh well.
I know. It was still really cool though. It looks like this is the details stood out to me, just like how they like the visuals of what it looked like. I thought was really cool.
Oh yeah. And again, you're fighting alongside, puts up a bubble for everybody to get into.
Yeah, that was
Finally,
just
some
awesome.
NPC interaction, making the game feel like a world.
And I liked how cinematic it was too. Like it reminded me of the first mission in The Taken King, which I think is like one of the best story missions in
Oh yeah, and that first mission in the Taken King, that you felt like there was something really wrong.
Like it reminded me of the first mission in like a Halo game, which I was very excited about because I love Halo. So I liked the feel. I thought it was sort of like throwback. Like
No, that's a good
remember
point.
all those times you were Master Chief doing this exact same thing. I just thought it was cool.
That's a good point. You get you get to run around with an NPC, a character that we've known but haven't like, or we know him but we haven't really got to like know him. You don't. Oh my gosh, I'm saying no a lot.
You
But, he's you learn about him and who he is, and Ikora too. You learn about her, and we get multiple cutscenes in one story mission too, which was really cool.
Yeah, and I have a hunch that they didn't show us. They maybe tightened things up a little bit and took a little bit out, just to give us just enough to know what was going on, but still enough for us to have some surprises in September whenever we start.
Yeah, and then so you're fighting through the tower, and Zavala puts up his bubble, and you're going through the tower, and all of a sudden the speaker is missing. So the speaker's gone. We didn't find him in that mission. So where do you guys think Gaul took him, or what do you guys have any ideas about that?
That's a good question. People have been saying since maybe there's some conspiracy theories out there that he fell to us and is part of this.
Yeah, that's possible too. The one thing, did you catch what Gaul's true motivations were when Luke Smith was talking about it? Either of you?
Go ahead.
So, Luke Smith, in the live stream, when he was up on stage, was talking about how Gaul was raised from a baby to think that he is the one who should be deserving of the Traveler's light and the Traveler's powers.
Oh yeah.
So he thinks that if he comes to Earth and he can show the Traveler that the Traveler was wrong to give humans and the Awoken the light, and instead should have given it to Gaul. So that leads to a pretty strong case that maybe he did steal the speaker, because the speaker would be able to help him uh, capture the traveler's power or whatever.
Mm.
But after we learn that the traveler's gone, we get to go through the big door that nobody had ever, or that everybody wanted to go through over by the speaker, which is pretty cool. Always wanted to see what was behind there, even though it was broken. Still got to see it, so that was cool. A little bit of love for that room in the tower before it gets destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
And then we hear Gaul's voice, and that's it. He's scary. Gaul's a scary dude. Not gonna lie. What did you guys think about Gaul?
Yeah, he is a scary dude. I think it's really cool that we get to see more of Gaul. Oh, I did not know that I was the party leader. Sorry.
No, I think I like it. He reminds me of Oryx. It's not like Atheon or even Axis, where you're not exactly, they're the bad guy, but you're not exactly sure why they're scary or why it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Gaul, there's a very clear, there's a clear reasoning why we need to get together and fight and take him down and do this raid.
Yeah, definitely. He's, it puts a face to the name and right away, and you get some deeper understanding, which is always, that was really lacking in vanilla. So
Absolutely.
glad that that's there.
Can I go off on just a tangent for a second? I just realized this, and maybe I'm the only one. But did you guys realize that Axis is Axor from one of the first missions in vanilla, only rebuilt by Siva?
I knew he was probably somebody we had seen before, but rebuilt. But I don't know that I ever made that connection now.
Yeah,
Is Axor the first Archon we
he's the
kill?
one that's they're in the wall.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I just did that mission.
That's like the second mission.
Yeah.
Oh, that one took me so long to do in the beta. It took me like 15 minutes because he was like way over leveled, like 2 levels higher.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry that I got us off topic there.
Oh, that's okay. That's what podcasts are for. Talking.
Yeah, I never made that connection. I was just like, this guy is a Spider-Man, and we're fighting him, which I feel like is sort of Destiny's fault.
Yeah.
And not my fault.
Leave us flavor text and other random things to make us figure it out on our own.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, and my problem isn't even necessarily consulting the grimoire. It's just that the grimoire isn't in the fucking game. Like, you have to go on the website to get to it. I just think that's so convoluted and like, I'm fine with reading for the lore. Like, I'm totally fine. Like, I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn right now, and like, I'm fine with examining all this shit I pick up and like reading all the data logs. That's fine. I just don't want to have to go. I don't want to have to leave the game to do it. That's what really bothers me about it.
Right.
Like, I didn't know where the grimoire was for a long time. I just heard people talking about it.
A lot of it is heavy reading too. That's not just sit in the toilet and take a poop and read something real fast. There is some of that stuff you read a couple of times to figure out what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cryptic and deep stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the good news is Destiny 2 doesn't have the grimoire, which
is in game.
Is that confirmed? That it's in the game?
There is a screenshot where I think it was on one of Bife's tweets.
Okay.
It said show lore. It was on one of the pause menus. So while not officially confirmed, there was that image is about as good as we're going to get at this point, I think.
That's awesome. I'd seen that. I think it was Irk, who's one of the Bungie. I don't know if he's actually developer or what his role is, but he had tweeted that there was no longer going to be the quote grimoire in Destiny 2. So that's fantastic. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I didn't know that.
So, what did you guys think of those new subclasses?
They look sick.
We start with
Yes.
Captain America. Want to start
Captain
there?
America. You get
The
to be
Sent-
Captain America if you're the
The
Titan.
Sentinel.
Yeah.
So
I
let's
saw him
just.
wielding that shield, and I was like, "What? That's dope."
I mean, it basically is Captain America. You get a little shield, and you can hit like everybody with it. You can throw it. You can use it to defend. It's awesome. Um,
Yep.
and there's
The
the
No, don't kill that. Don't kill the acolyte. I'm practicing my sniping.
practicing so you
Oh,
can
and
beat Love Miss in the next game.
Oh yeah.
what do you guys think of the pole dancer? The
Oh boy.
hunters have taken to shady methods of paying off their student loans. They've gone to the pole.
Listen, money's money.
I think it's more
Money
betting
is
debt.
money.
Hunters are betters, so
I just think it's the name for it. If it really is Arc Strider, I think that's kind of silly, but it looks cool. And we all know all gamers are gonna be obsessed with hunters no matter what. So even if they have a silly name and aren't as good as other classes.
It definitely looked cool as hell.
Yeah, it looked very cool. I want to see some like acrobatic ass, like I want to see some flip wizard shit with that subclass. That's what I want to see.
it looks really cool. It looks a little too similar to Blade Dancer for my liking, but it looks like it's gonna be a really, really good class. So I'm excited about that.
It's just nice to see something new.
Yeah.
I think that's what's most exciting about it.
Even some of the stuff that's older, we talked a little bit about the Striker Titan. It's no longer a panic shutdown super. That's now a roaming super.
All supers that we know of are roaming supers now.
Yep.
So that's really cool. It's exciting.
Yeah, that makes the slams a little bit more effective.
Yeah, I think one of the podcasts I was listening to, they described it as if you have about enough energy to do 3 slams, or you can do kind of a shoulder charge intermittently, kind of like or like a sun charge from Sunbreakers. It doesn't take up quite as much super energy. So it sounds like you have some options when you're roaming around as a super striker.
Yeah, it sounds like the new Warlock as well, the Dawnbreaker.
Yes.
Dawnblade.
Oh yeah, Dawnblade.
Or whatever.
Very cool. Looks very, 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 very. They can fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they like
Get up there.
throw hammer sword things. They look like the hammers from the Hammer Titans, but they're swords.
It's a sword. I think it looks really cool.
Yeah, there's a perk that they can just kind of float up in the air, throw fire swords at everybody down below.
Yeah,
Great.
it looks very, very cool, and I'm very excited to get to experience it in the beta, which they have not announced a release date yet, and I'm very salty about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's 7/7/17 since Bungie likes 7 so much.
Oh my god, that's so far in the future. No,
I know.
that's terrible. I don't want it to be that long.
I'd rather
was
have it close
promised
to
one
the
in
release
May.
date, though.
I was promised it in May.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
I know. It's just, ugh.
I kind of want it close to the release date so that we get to. I like the surprise and the allure of opening up a new game and playing it fresh.
Yeah, that's true.
So if I get to keep that feeling alive when I put in the game the first time, that'd be nice. But beta's a beta, so.
Mm-hmm. What'd you think of the that we saw?
The what?
the new class abilities. You know, we have your grenade,
yeah.
you have your melee, and now class has a class ability. Or warlocks have the rift that you can put down where it either heals or kind of gives you a weapons of light, but you can shoot through it and people can shoot through it and get you. So it's not quite like a bubble, but it's definitely support.
These are static for subclasses? So all subclasses, like all warlocks, have the rift ability.
That's my understanding.
Interesting.
Is that confirmed? Do we know that for sure?
No, it is not. No, it is not.
Okay. I didn't know. Yeah, and then so warlocks have the little rift, and then titans have the like the waist high shield.
Yep, and there's supposedly there's another one that is about as high as a door that you could put up to cover an entire door if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. It'll be nice to have those options like that.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be really useful in situations where you can just close off one lane and force the other team into certain choke points.
Yeah, and then you can use that crouch ability that currently exists in Destiny, but nobody really uses. Or if you crouch behind something and you ADS over it, you pop up. I'm demonstrating it right now. But yeah.
Yeah, nobody uses it because
there's no cover.
Yeah.
In a cover shooter, there's no cover. Imagine that.
Not really a cover. I wouldn't consider it a cover shooter if there was no cover.
Well, if it has a mechanic, it's a cover shooter in my book.
It has that mechanic?
Yes, it does.
How?
Where are you at?
I'm right here.
Okay. Jump up here. And crouch and look that way. If you ADS, you pop up.
Oh!
Yeah. So, it's really easy to ADS yourself. And pop up over. It's really nice. Cool feature.
I didn't even know that existed.
And apparently when you crouch behind cover, it's going to reload your weapon. Is that right? Something like that? Is that what I read?
I think that's the hunter ability.
Oh, is that only the hunter? Okay.
I know that the hunter class ability is kind of like a shape. You reload your weapon as you're doing it.
Yeah, that's going to be super cool.
I also heard there's going to be some climbage. D2 is going to feature a little bit of actual platforming.
Yeah,
So
like
far
when
as-
you can mantle up on objects instead of just hitting the ledge and then falling off.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I mean, that's a small thing, but
a huge thing as far as
it's
quality of life is
it's a
concerned.
huge day-to-day change.
Especially for warlocks and titans. That happens a lot with warlocks and titans where you're coming up to an edge and then you just floof right off because you didn't get your angle right.
Yes, that's happened. I just remembered that we didn't talk about Golden Gun. The changes to Golden Gun is that you can perk it to have 6 shots now instead of 3.
That's nice.
Yeah, but the timer goes much faster. So you can keep it, from what I understand, to the 3 and keep your timer going nice around the same pace as it is now, or you can go for the all-out 6 Golden Gun shots and just spam the hell out of it.
That's huge for PvE. Huge. That'll make Golden Gun like useful for ads. It's not right now at all useful for ads.
Nope.
So I didn't know that. That's good to hear.
Yeah, there's some cool perk sets with it too, where like, if you get headshots or precision shots with it, then it lasts longer, I believe.
Oh, I didn't hear that. That's cool.
Yeah, so there's stuff like that, and there's different perk sets for each subclass. So instead of the rows and columns that we're all used to, it's gonna be this set or this set, and I believe they're calling them attunements. So you'll have right off at launch, you'll have 2 attunements per class, which pretty cool. They all work together to reach a specific type of play style, which is
So this
tailored
is
to you.
this is a less customizable.
As of now, yes, but
Okay.
as it is in
I
D1,
think they do the customization for you.
yeah,
Well,
They
then
kind of-
that's not
they kinda-
customization if they
they
do
group
it for
it.
you.
True. What I mean to say is they kind of show like, hey, maybe these things are better together.
Yeah, I got you.
If you want to play this way, maybe you should pick this tree. If you want to play this way, maybe you should pick this tree.
and the way the UI is designed, the interface, it's definitely available for more attunements. That's what they're calling them. These groups of perks there's room
looks
for
like
more attunements.
It looks
So-
like they may have taken some out for the demo.
Yeah, so there may be more than 2 playstyles to have. Maybe we go out and find them. Who knows? But there's definitely room for more. So that there's always that potential, which is nice.
Speaking of going out to find them, where are the places we're going to go?
On patrol. And hold on. Okay, so we got European Dead Zone, right? That's
Which
the one on
looks
Earth.
they're saying is the biggest game space they have created yet. They said that in the stream. It's the biggest space that they've made yet. So I assume that means it's pretty fucking big. I don't know how big
Biggest,
any of these
more than
spaces
twice
are,
as
but
big as what is
yeah.
the Dreadnought the largest? Whatever the largest
Stands to
one
reason.
is.
I would say
twice as
I
big.
always thought it was a Cosmodrome, but maybe it just has a lot of areas.
New Cosmodrome might be bigger too. I don't know.
Yeah, so they were all like proud of how it was bigger than all the others, so I thought I'd mention that. The new world looks sick though. European Dead Zone looks awesome. It's very like
I'm
it's
really
very
looking forward to
different from the
explore it.
Cosmodrome.
Yeah, it's very green and lush. It doesn't have that Russian kind of Siberia feel to it.
Yeah, it's not as rusty. It looks really fresh and new, and I think that's really a good sign.
Yeah, it's supposed to be untouched. There's a Shard of the Traveler there. It was in one of the promotional, or I think it was in the trailer. There was a shot that had the European Dead Zone, and there's a big piece of the trailer out there. Or the Traveler, not the trailer. Big piece of the Traveler out there in the European Dead Zone, so that's pretty cool. And if you want to see the European Dead Zone now, go play Widow's Court. That's based in the European Dead Zone. So.
Oh, jeez. Goodbye.
What else?
Then there's Io. There's Titan and Nessus. New planetary areas. I think they're all moons of other planets, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Titan and Io are Saturn. I know Io's.
Yeah,
I
they're
know Io's
moons.
Saturn.
Titan is Jupiter's moon.
Titan's Jupiter. Okay. And then
I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know shit about space.
where's Nasus? Is that Jupiter as well?
I think so. That sounds right.
And they're just like amazing.
Yeah, they look so cool.
Oh, the one planet with methane oceans. Oh,
Yeah, that one looked super cool. It
Anybody else-
reminded me of Star Wars.
Star Wars. You took it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It reminded
It's
me
right out
so
of my mouth.
much of Obi-Wan showing up at the place where they make the clones. I was like,
waiting for Boba Fett to come out from around the.
yeah, right.
Camino, is that the name of the planet?
Yes, that is. Good for you.
It's, that one's on Battlefront 2, one of my favorites. I always like playing as Super Battle Droids. Super Battle Droids.
Roger. Insert Star Wars joke here. I have a bad feeling about this.
Have you heard the tale of Dark Plagueis the Wise? Okay, we're done. No more Star Wars stuff. This isn't a Star Wars podcast.
No more bad Star Wars
It could be.
references. It could be. It's not.
So we got Nasus. Okay, what is Nasus? Yeah, Nasus is the one that looks like No Man's Sky. Anybody else think that with red plants
Something about
everywhere?
the red. Yeah. I thought I had the same thought.
That was pretty cool.
It is really, really cool. I was blown away. Even like the concept art, of course, like you expect the concept art to be beautiful because that's like its purpose. But I don't know. Everything they showed of the new worlds, they all look so cool.
Yeah, even I mean it's in 4K, so it can't look bad, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
And I love how we're gonna have to go to each one of those worlds and help them regain their light.
And a really cool thing I thought is the caves with bosses. And again, it's such a tiny detail, but there's now loot caves with bosses that you have to fight, and the boss drops a key to open a chest. Just like little stuff that Destiny should have had, but
yeah, it makes the world feel much bigger.
yeah,
There's much more stuff to do. Very, I mean, Warcraft is huge, and you know this is nowhere near the size of Warcraft, but I got that feeling from going through those different towns and doing different little side missions and running into new NPCs.
yeah. I'm really excited by that aspect. Just like the open world, everything they said about the open world, it all sounds good.
Right. I agree. It's gonna be cool that and you don't even have to go back to orbit either, which is
Talking about quality of life.
well, there's no more tower to go to, so
We do have a new
nice.
social space.
Yeah.
I'm trying to load some pictures
What's
of
that,
the new worlds, but they're not loading.
Do we have a name for the new social space?
I think it's just called the farm, isn't it?
A farm. That sounds so Destiny because it's boring but full of potential.
I know, like the tower is, I guess, not really all that.
That's where we run into Hawthorne, an NPC that they introduced us to.
You get her bag if you spend $250 on Amazon or Best Buy or GameStop.
Yeah, screw that.
Which one's the good one, by the way? Tell me which one's the good one.
The good what?
The good one to present a rune at. This one?
This one.
Oh, I don't have this one. I think I have to charge more.
Uh-oh. Started the big one. Okay.
So,
There's so much.
what do you guys think about PvP all fours? That's a big change.
Yeah, there's some heated opinions about that.
Yes, there are, and understandably so.
You guys are the PvP guys, so I'll let you guys talk first.
Well, threes always become. There's no nice way to put it. They always become a clusterfuck, no matter what. Every single meta that we've had has been because of something in threes and breaks something else in threes, which gets pretty old. So fours is a lot more competitive. The tournaments are always in fours. And that's great. They're just moving towards a more competitive atmosphere, and if you move from one place to another, you're gonna feel the same meta. You might say the same overarching feelings are gonna be there. You're not gonna feel more sweaty in one or the other game mode because of the number of people.
Yeah,
that'll be nice.
I think everything about it is positive. we're just losing out with 2 more people on a fire team because those Iron Banner matches playing with 6 people in control are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand the switch to 4s, and I think they could have done that and had one 6s playlist, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well,
It's just a bummer.
something to consider is not all people for Iron Banner are as lucky as us and have a clan to play with, and that goes for all game modes.
Very true.
And so it makes it hard for a team of 6 to match up with a team of 6, and that kind of makes the teams uneven because if you have 6 players communicating versus no players communicating or any other combination, 6 is probably going to do better because the whole team is working together. So this will also help with that. People complain about there being too many broken teams going against full teams. So it'll be easier to get a full team of 4 together than a full team of 6.
I think it'll benefit matchmaking a lot too, because finding 8 people with decent connections and geographically close to each other and with skill levels that are somewhat close is going to be much easier than finding 12.
Yeah, that's true.
Much easier.
Very true. Oh, and again, not to go back to the open world, but this is again a small thing that Destiny should have had, but we have maps of the patrol areas. So you don't have to fucking wander around like an idiot.
And they're going to show where public events are going to happen.
Yes, which
And
is
when.
very nice because public event tracker does not work. Let me just tell you.
They do their best, but it's not perfect.
Oh, strong feelings about public event tracker.
Oops. Didn't mean to die there. But yeah. So we'll have maps, and you can fly to any spot on the map, right? You pick your landing destination. That's what it looked like anyway.
Yep.
That would be cool. That's very cool.
You guys want to talk a little bit about the weapons and how they're changing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't super duper understand.
So what it looks like is that anything that can one hit kill you, or kill you like super fast. So grenade launchers, which are coming and look cool. Miniguns, which are coming and look really cool. Rocket launchers, fusion rifles, even snipers and shotguns. All those are going to be now considered power weapons, which is replacing the heavy weapons. And then you have your energy weapons, which are your regular primaries now with burns. So what we got pulse rifles in there, auto rifles, scout rifles, hand cannons, sidearms, and the new SMGs.
The gameplay they showed, the person was using mostly auto rifles and pulse rifles.
Mm-hmm. There's some SMGs in there also.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So basically the same kind of weapons, just with energy on them. So it takes out the need to worry about using, raid primaries versus normal primaries.
Yeah. And now you can run.
Makes the game so much easier makes the game much easier to balance because you only have everything's going to be primary battles.
Yeah, that's true. I see that being a change that works more for PvP than it does for PvE.
Yeah, we don't know how plentiful the power ammo is going to be in PvE.
I do know that only one person can pick it up at a time.
In PvP, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's not bad.
No, that's not bad.
And it tells you on the screen who does pick it up and where they pick it up from, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, call outs are in the game now, which is nice.
No need to go on the Crucible Radio website and try to find a call out map. They're just there in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Put more things in the game. Always a good thing.
Like there's a little at the top of the screen. It has a little indicator for. It shows whenever those guardians have their supers leveled up all the way.
Yeah. Just lots of cool new things in the game. Easy to look at. Easy to find.
They said that those elemental weapons do increase damage to guardians with their super. You don't have to match up the elemental damages, so it doesn't matter if it's arc, soul, or whatever.
Okay.
You see a striker titan coming around. You can take your void elemental weapon, and you will do more damage to them than your typical primary.
That's really nice. Since we're not going to have shotguns or snipers to melt supers anymore, that makes it awesome.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that you have to choose from between a sniper and any of the heavy weapons. I'm very attached to having a sniper rifle on me at all times.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And it seems like they did say that the amount of ammo that you get is going to depend on which power weapon you take. So if you have a rocket launcher, you'll get one rocket from those boxes. But if you have a sniper or a shotgun, then you get 6 or 8 rounds. So you'll have it for a little longer.
That's nice. Yeah, that makes it a lot easier. That soothes the pain a little bit.
True. And now, you maybe people will go with the like a scout hand cannon build, a scout rifle for those longer.
Yeah, instead of a sniper. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get some pretty interesting combinations. I think this is gonna really move Bungie in the direction that they have been stating for a while that they want guns to be in. The mid, the long range, or the solely long range, or wherever they say that they want it. This is going to help them move in that direction, which is really nice.
How are you feeling about global cooldowns for grenades and supers and melees? So no more. Well, as far as we can tell, there's no intellect, discipline, or strength in the build. Everybody's cooldowns will be the same.
It helps with sticky grenade spam.
Yeah,
I don't like spamming grenades.
Nothing is a one-hit kill except for sticky grenades aren't a one-hit kill anymore.
Some power weapons and some supers, right? And that's it?
Yes, that's it.
I think there's even some supers that aren't one-hit kills anymore, and melees take 3, so that'll be something to get used to. A lot more gunfights going on, I'm sure.
I mean, this is stupid, but this is gonna seem like a tautology, but like it's a different game, so I know a lot of like it's good to have change, is what I'm saying. My first reaction to all of this is like, oh God, no, like I don't want that. Like, it sounds terrible, but it's a new game,
Yeah.
It's not the same game, and I think like it's important to remember that. Like I just saw a post on Reddit, I think while I was muted earlier. Nobody responded, but somebody on Reddit was like, everything that's wrong with Destiny 2. I was like, oh yes, please tell me what's wrong with this game that has not come out yet. Like, he had very strong opinions about it, but at the end of the day, like, it is a different game.
But it's still Destiny. That's the best part.
It's still Destiny, but I think a lot of people are like quick to be like, oh, this is gonna suck, that's gonna suck, like this is gonna be blah, blah, blah. But the only frame of reference, it's the salt mine, yeah, and also the only frame of reference we have right now is this game, and it's not the same game. It's a new game, so of course there are gonna have to be changes. It can't just be like, if everything was, if they didn't make these really, really big changes that seem like, not like scary, but like drastic. It wouldn't be a different game. It would just be, another expansion to Destiny, which I don't think anybody really wants that.
Yeah, then
They
those
might
same
think they want it, but
then those same people would be like, "Oh, you charged me $60 for this."
yeah, this is just an expansion to Destiny, and it's like nobody wants that. We all want a new game. We've been playing this game for years and years, and we love this game, but we want a sequel, an actual true sequel. So
Yeah.
I'm like trying to not make a judgment on a lot of new things because it's at the end of the day it's a new game, A, and B, I haven't played it yet, so I don't know shit.
Definitely. Yeah, I think that's a good mindset to have is new, but new isn't bad necessarily. It's just different.
Yeah, and we shouldn't say it's bad if we haven't experienced it yet.
Right. Food for thought for everyone.
The other thing that I wanted to mention is they talked about a bunch of social stuff.
Yeah, do we want to talk about the guided games?
Yeah, they revealed the guided games, which is just like they were like, it's not matchmaking, but it's matchmaking for raids.
Yeah, it's Tinder for Destiny.
Yeah, basically.
Tinder or in-game LFG.
It reminds me of the 100 a lot, actually, which is another Destiny LFG site.
I can see that.
Where you put in how many people you're looking for.
Yeah. It's gonna be
It's
cool.
like built into that. Oh no.
I'm really excited about the idea is that if you didn't hear it yet, in any of the streams, is that you don't have, you're playing with your clan, right? So all of us are playing together. Let's say it's me, Tesh, and Baron, and Badge Dog decided to stop golfing, and he comes and does a raid with us.
He won his golf game.
I doubt it.
I think that's what you do.
I think he's just tooting our horn. But you only got 4 people, and then you need 2 more. Well, no one else in the clan can do it because all you guys have like real life stuff to do, and we don't. So, we go on guided games and we say, hey, we're looking for 2 more people. We're a clan that likes to help new people. Come and join us. You should probably have a mic, but it's not mandatory. You just got to listen to us or something like that, And then, so somebody else who's playing solo or with one other friend or something will go into guided games because they don't have anybody to play with, and they'll see Blueberry Muffins pop up looking for 2 more. Perfect. We'll join them because we like their banner. It's really cool. That's what it's going to be about, is finding people to play with and people of similar mindset, people who can help you or just get it done or whatever you need for any activities. Really excited about it.
And the clan can level up and get clan rewards.
Oh, yeah. So if you play Clash of Clans, it'll be like that. What else? We kind of get it over, but we got custom clan banners, which are going to be pretty cool.
That'll be really nice. That'll be fun.
And for us admins, we have in-game clan management. So we can kick people from the clan while playing the game. Finally.
Insta kick from the clan.
Playing PvP with no sound is real.
Is it difficult?
I'm struggling.
You abandoned us, Baron. Did you go to practice with your team?
I just went to practice because I have to.
Don't check the don't check the Clash of the Clan channel.
Are people yelling at us to get on?
Recipe for sadness.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh boy, I'm not looking at that.
There's a couple other things. There's treasure maps. This is going back to the open world. There's treasure maps, which I was really excited to hear because I love collectibles, but I hate collectibles. So treasure maps will be nice. I don't remember if we talked about that earlier. I have here in this roundup post that there will be more cinematics in Destiny 2 than Destiny 1. I'm not sure why this is a relevant piece of information, but it's here, so.
Well, I mean, we saw that just in the first mission. There were multiple cutscenes within a mission, which way different than Destiny 1.
It's good news for those of us who were a bit unsatisfied with vanilla Destiny story.
Everybody.
Everybody, yeah. And also, this is not, this isn't a huge deal, but and they haven't directly confirmed this, but I'm pretty sure there will be factions, and I'm pretty sure they will be the same factions because I saw some faction gear in the gameplay release trailer, so that's pretty cool. That's something we can look forward to. I really like the factions, so.
I also like the only real faction in the game, Dead Orbit. They were correct.
Yeah, I know. That's the one that was.
Uh-huh.
And that's the one that I saw too. I saw some one of the characters wearing a Dead Orbit cape. I'll have to watch it again to see if there's any other ones. That was the one that immediately stood out to me.
Now there's some real precedent because in the current lore, the factions all have a different idea of how the leadership should work and what the priorities should be for the city. And now that the city has fallen, there's some room for them to act on that.
Yeah, it would be really cool to see the factions be a part of the story more, like actually like fighting for something. I don't know. I think it would be cool.
Faction wars, that's what we need.
Faction wars. It just would be cool to see them, like, it would add a lot of complexity to the story, I think, to have that sort of, because again, there's tension if you took the time to like read the grimoire and pay attention to the details. I think that kind of tension was there, but it just makes the story a lot more three-dimensional and raises the stakes, which is always a good thing in a game. So I think it'd be cool if they were. This is totally speculation. They haven't even confirmed factions out. I'm just going off my eyeballs.
Eyeballs are somewhat reliable, so.
They are somewhat reliable. It is true. So that was pretty cool.
Is there anything else that we're missing from the list of stuff that we wrote down to talk about for Destiny 2?
I already was salty about the beta release. So that one's checked off.
Can't wait for it. It's going to be fun. Go pre-order now. All you have to do is put down $5 at GameStop and they'll give you a code. So if you haven't done that yet, go pre-order yourself a copy. You know you're going to play it. Don't look at us like that. You're going to play 1,000 hours.
Play it. And everyone... Then we can all be on the same... This is what I'm really excited about for Destiny 2. Everybody can be on the same goddamn playing field. Again, finally, I don't have to be like, what's a sword? Like, how do I get it? Because no one will know. We'll all have to get it together.
But the fact of the matter is I will still have a higher grimoire score than Bouchdog, so...
Oh, no, yeah, for sure.
So, Bouchdog, I'm still better than you. Doesn't matter. And I still started playing a week earlier than you. And I played the beta. So, eat my dust.
Yeah, if Bouchdog doesn't play the beta for Destiny 2, I think we all know what that means.
He's a scrub, and it confirms
He's a scrub! I think that's all I have to say. BBJ?
You warned me to not go on the page, but I did. and now it's a deep, deep pit of
Did it make you sad?
of quicksand, and it's just like there's lots of problems. But the good news is, my match with K-State here in 4 minutes is still going on as scheduled, as far as I can tell.
Well, if anything happens, I can just carry my team, so not really worried about it.
Yeah, no. K-State's a PvP god, so
As long as it's me and Banana, it'll be fine. Nothing can stop us.
yeah. What's up with that? Let's just talk about that.
There was heated discussion. I got TG as consolation, so.
Yeah, but other teams have me. Where's their consolation?
Aren't you on Nuke's team?
No. I'm on
Where's that
Racer
Terra?
X's team.
Oh, he's good.
And Racer X cannot make it tonight, so
Nope. So our team, well, I guess Chua could subbing, but I think he's already subbing for somebody.
yeah, Chua's subbing in.
Chua would be a good replacement for Racer.
Yeah, he's subbing. Yeah, he's subbing for his brother, Legend, on another team.
I dare to say that Legend and Chua are equal, but I think they'd both get salty if I said that, so I won't say that.
You
Just
boys with your precious
Alex would say.
KDs and your ELO dick measuring.
Hey,
It's
I
much
got
simpler
my
not
elo.
being good.
Trials Elo is what matters. That's all that matters.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
Also, Battlefield 1 Elo. Most important thing in the world right now.
Yeah, for this Destiny clan, it makes sense that would be the most.
Yes. Is there anything else that we need to talk about?
I wanted to mention that there is no more Res Warlock, and I am rip the oh shit button.
We'll see. Lock.
Yeah, all you Sunsinger mains are gonna have to figure out how to play the fucking game and not die every 2 seconds.
Thinking
The
Warlock's
time
got
tables
that
have turned.
undo button. Speaking of self-res, I might play as one tonight just to make it a more fair match for you. See what happens.
I don't know, dude. Their team's got. I was pretty intimidated by BBJ's team when we played them.
We'll see what happens.
No,
D-Roll's stats are not accurate to
Yum
his
Yum
skill.
He was carrying us, man.
He's very good, and I don't know why his stats are the way they are. But as soon as I saw that both you and Yum Yum were on the same team, BBJ, I was like, oh shit, that's the team that I'm the most scared of.
Team 4 is pretty rough too, man.
I don't know which one that is.
That's K-State.
I've only played 2 teams. I've played 2 matches.
When K-State and Banana ended up on the same team, we all kind of said, "Oh shit."
Oh shit, yeah. What do I have? What does old Team 6 have?
Listen, every team has at least 2 people on there that are like oh shit, and I'm about to get crushed.
Yeah, I know Racer's really good.
We tried to do our best to even out, just so we were transparent and everybody knows. We took KD and Elo and put them together in a special formula to come up with a true score sort of deal so that everyone is represented fairly. We did our best. Obviously, nothing's perfect. We're not going to be able to get everybody's true skill and team chemistry off of numbers, but
yeah, no, you guys did. I'm mostly just. You guys did an awesome job. And it's just for fun, so who cares?
it's not for fun. It's for glory and sweat.
Okay,
and tears.
well.
Yep, and
I don't want either of those things.
And Orion is awesome and cool, and is donating a prize pool for everybody. So when you see Orion in the Discord, thank him and tell him how awesome he is.
Yeah, very generous.
Tell him you'll buy him a beer if you ever meet him.
For sure.
Nice thing to do. All right. Well, that's all I got, guys.
Yeah, I
Excellent.
think that's all I have too. I have to
I
go
need to- I
solve a
think I need
team crisis.
Yeah, I need to go figure out what the hell we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna go get sniped in the head by K-State for a while,
Yeah, no, that's very
and
important.
then try to figure out between that and and my time getting sniped by Chua and Bausch, try to figure out where the hell I'm gonna reschedule all these matches to, and not have these games until July.
Yeah. Good best of luck to you, my guy.
Thanks again for doing
Well,
that, so I
Abby
don't have
said-
to.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, seconded that. I could never put something like this together.
I thought no big deal. What's the worst that could happen?
It turns out a lot of bad things can happen.
Yeah, life happens. That's what happens. Oh, and welcome back, Chua. He reinstalled it. Our old buddy Chua reinstalled.
I can't believe
Destiny.
it's real. I thought he was joking. I thought he was just pulling all of our legs.
Mhm,
He wasn't
puts up
joking?
a 5K. Puts up a 5 KD his first match back. You prick.
He was like, "Oh, I'm rusty. I need to practice more." Like, bullshit. You're rusty, Chua. Bullshit.
But he was rusty. He's been playing good games like Battlefield 1.
Yeah, and yet here you are playing Destiny as we speak.
Here I am.
Think that might be it.
I
Alright.
think that's it.
Well, I'm K-State. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, guys, and hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, I hope so too.
We should do this more
Awkward
often.
ending.
Yay! You can check me out on Twitter. I run the BB Muffins Twitch and Twitter page. I also have personal ones. Just find me. I'm also on Discord sometimes in between classes. So
Yeah, not very much, but
busy guy. Lots of things to do.
that's fair. And
All
You
right,
guys wanna sign off?
I'm gonna go throw some water on this fire. So
All
I'll see you
right.
guys in the tower.
bye, Baron.
See ya.
I've been Tesh, your best friend, your high school reunion organizer. The drinks are not free. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.